What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Do another video. In this one, I'm gonna wait for my upload thing to go off. We're gonna be continuing our Let's Build Secret Neighbor, the Neighbor case in Minecraft. Episode number 3, and apparently ME6 does not wanna cooperate today. Let me actually make sure. Okay, yeah, the stream is running. There it goes. Now it goes. Hello, Jason. Okay, hang on. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Oopsies. Hello, Jamie. Yes, I do remember you. Oh, wait, I still have my audio on. Oops. At least I know that my audio is working. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Also, if I don't check the chat during the stream for whatever reason, it's because I'm looking at my phone so I can, see what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so this section goes as high as the yellow concrete section. Yay. Yes. Should that even be light blue? I don't know. Because I feel like they should be the same color. But I really don't know. This thing's already colossal. Actually, I've built bigger things. Can't wait for you to see the Little Nightmares 2 progress. That I actually have worked a lot on. I haven't recorded any of it. I'm going to be not recording anything till I start the second chapter, but I will show at the end of the first video of the second chapter, which will be the inside of the townhouses. I will show some behind the scenes of the townhouses and also what is going on under the beach, because that is pretty interesting. At least for the concrete powder section. I'll explain why everything is kind of like that later in that video. I kind of did it in a stupid way, but when you prefer to watch your friends stream and sleep. True! Sleeping is overrated. House progress is good. Thank you, you're doing good. Hello, YouTuber. Hello, Nick. You're going to do good. Thank you. Yeah, this is... I don't want to say this is daunting, because again, this is nothing on Little Nightmares for me. Or Little Nightmares 2, I should say, because they are technically different. What's your favorite color? Purple! Gotta go purple. Okay, do I make that? I think I'm gonna make that cyan. Although, wait, where is this? Where am I looking right here? Oh, wait, I can figure, hang on. It's the red section, so it's, okay, it is over here. This is blue. I know that this is blue now. That's not gonna help me at all, though, because I don't know if that should be blue. I'll say, okay, I need to figure out where this cuts off. I actually have it, okay, it's like right in between the door and this window. Oh, I actually have that place. Yeah, this I actually didn't show because I was gonna record a video on this, but then I kind of got confused, and yeah, kind of messed up on, chat freeze before I switch your favorite color. Oh, I have to come back later. Oh! I think I remember that. Was that last stream? I'm gonna have to come back later to make it, though. There's a giant house. Yeah, you could say that. Blue is my second favorite color. I do like blue, too. It's a nice color. Okay, so I don't know if I want to build... I think I'm gonna have to build the, what's it called? The porch roof before I do anything back here. So I'm actually gonna go over here for now, and then figure out what's supposed to be happening here with the cyan. Do I? I don't trim the windows, do I? No, I don't. I was talking about, like, the pillar quartz trim that they could possibly have if I wanted to add it. And then, oh, I think there, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, how tall should the window be? I think the other two should be 2 by 3, so this should be like a 5 by 3. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, and then maybe like that. Is that far enough out? That seems reasonable. Hang on, I'll check the chat in a second. It kind of is popping off. Early stream, it seems to pop off, and then it slowly dies, which is good. Okay, it almost feels like it's overhanging too much, because it looks like an overhang. Yeah, it is. This house has a lot of overhangs, basically. And then all these should be 3 blocks tall. But the problem that I'm now realizing is this wall isn't big enough. And so is well, this wall is fine, I think. This wall isn't big enough. This can't get any smaller. This needs to get bigger. and I can't make it bigger without extending that side, and I don't want to extend that side. So it's a lot of little things that are like, this looks like my Akula house I made in Roblox a few years ago. Yo, is this actually, this is secret the neighbor case. Are those too short? Those might be too short. I'm gonna do 4 blocks. Rather too tall than too short. And that's kind of the philosophy that I've taken with a lot of things that I'm building now. Although, I feel like, well, more game-accurate type things. I think there should be no trim on the windows. Yeah, because then that makes the house a lot more blocky. Unless they were to add, like, literal, like, trim blocks that are, like, 1 or 2 pixels that you could just, like, place on the edge of the block going around. I think that would be cool, but generally with what they have, no. I should make this. Yes, this looks like Act 3. Act 3 is a lot smaller than this. Well, Act 3 I think is taller, but it isn't nearly as wide. This is more of a, it's more of a military base, if I want to, I guess I'll call it that, based on how wide it is. I don't know why that was what came in my mind, but you know, put on my Roblox survival list. I don't play Roblox, I should. People have suggested me to. Okay, yeah, 2x4 is what I should go with. Hey, that is a wood plank. And I think these two should be barred and boarded up. Why do you need to bar off your windows and also board them up? Doesn't that seem a little extreme? Should I make this 6? Nah, that's fine. And then I think that's also a good idea. Minecraft needs to add more, like, tiny blocks, though, like I was talking about. That would make their game a lot better. Or just use glass for bars in Roblox. Yeah, that's probably smart, because Roblox doesn't have bars. I don't think. I don't know, I don't play Roblox. What was I gonna say? Do you have any idea why the house is so big? I wish I knew. I'll just say the neighbor's kind of cuckoo. I don't know, I do really like the big houses, though. Because it makes it, like, I don't know, it just makes it better. Also, at some point in the future, if I can figure out how structure blocks work, I want to make a world with all of my Hello Neighbor builds in one world. And then have, like, because I actually have a starter world for this. That is actually what pre-alpha, alpha 1, alpha 2, prototype, that's what those are actually in. I have a world with, like, it's essential, I don't think I've actually hooked up anything, but I have, like, all the Hello Neighbor builds scattered around, and then I have, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have, like, command blocks, and you just step on a pressure plate or hit a button or something, and you teleport to said house. I do know a lot about Roblox, I played it for a really long time. Roblox just build is around, okay, does not have iron bars. Dude, next to the roller coaster is glitched. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sometimes it just doesn't want to function. If you put bars over your windows and board them up, the neighbors shouldn't even put windows there. That is a good point. What is the point of having windows if they're literally going to be barred and boarded up? It's just a little bit of natural light. And then, okay, this should not actually have a thingy up there. I know, that was very descriptive. A thingy. I don't know what okay, I'm gonna actually go over to this side, and I know there is a thing that I should do over here. I know, very descriptive, right? Oh, okay, the balcony, that's what I was talking about, right. I knew there was something, but I couldn't remember what for some reason. I was drawing a blank. Anyways, I think I'm actually gonna measure it off this side. It looks like it's light blue. We're gonna go back to light blue. It should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that seem fair? It needs to be an even number, though. That's the only thing. It's either gonna be 6 or 8. I don't have my phone tomorrow. Oof. I think my letter putting on building shortened because I literally put Subway in this. Return to Roblox, build to survive. oof. So communication going to be hard. That's an oof. I get in the roller coaster and pull the lever to move the coaster in front. It just kills. Yeah, it sometimes kills me. Sometimes it glitches you out. It's very, very finicky. Let me see what 8 actually takes up. Okay, that's way too big in comparison to that. It needs to be an odd number, I feel like, though, for it to work with the balcony, unless I pushed that. I know, I played other Roblox games instead of the game, but not about even 6. Hello, Jackson Wirtz. Took me days to reach the upper roof. It didn't take me too long, although I don't think I knew how to. Did I miss a comment? No, I didn't. My other store I made was Walmart before I realized I needed. Walmart's epic. Okay, I might, no, I think it should stay where it is. Although this is kind of like a really tall section. I think, like, I'll give it 6 or 5. I'll start with 5 and I'll see how it looks. Comparison to that, I think that's good. Especially if this is gonna be 4 blocks. Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. Let me see how this looks. Wait, what attic roof is this? I guess it's one of them, obviously. I'll check the chat in a second here. Okay, I'm gonna check it now. Because this dude, yeah, roller coaster's so hard. I hate how finicky the card is, though. Yeah, it is bad. Before I made that's all my Toys R Us was Tesco. Hello, Novox. If you own it, no, it goes as a supermarket. Your tests, okay. I don't really go to many stores. I literally have been to, actually, I've been to Walmart. I've been to a couple Walmarts. I go to Walmart a lot, honestly. Should I? Okay, yeah, it'll be, what it's gonna be is gonna be a pillar quartz row here. I think I'm actually gonna say, no, that's not, it should not be up and down. And then do I want it to overhang? It should be, wait, should it be centered? Like, I'll say 2 by 4 looks really weird. Like, maybe like a 2 by 3, because it is a little bit smaller. Center, so 1, 2, centered. No, it isn't centered, it's kinda off.